Many of us know the scripture, for we walk by faith, not by sight. See, this scripture is very important to have in our heart, because even though things may look like they're out of control, we must have the faith to know that God is on our side. We must have the faith to know that this doesn't look right, but I know the God that I serve will come through. But I don't want to just talk about that scripture. I want to go into 2 Kings and talk about Elijah and his servant. See, in this moment, the army surrounded the city that Elijah was in, and his servant saw this very thing, and he came running to Elijah. And this is what the text says. When the servant of the man of God got up and went out early the next morning, an army with horses and chariots had surrounded the city. "Oh no, my lord, what shall we do?" the servant asked. "Don't be afraid," the prophet answered. "Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." And Elijah prayed, "Open his eyes, Lord, so that he may see." Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. As the enemy came down toward him, Elijah prayed to the Lord, "Strike this army with blindness." So he struck them with blindness as Elisha had asked. See, I feel like many of us, we are like the servant. See, in this season, we can't see what God is doing, but we can see what's in front of us. See, some of us, we are going through obstacles and situations where it may look bad, and it may feel like the whole army is surrounded. But if we would just open our eyes, if we just pray for the Lord to open our eyes, we can see that there is more for us than there is against us. See, that's why it's important to stay near to God, so we can see what God is doing. And sometimes we may not be able to fully see what God is doing, and that is where the faith comes in. That's where we walk by faith and not by sight, because sometimes we may not fully see the picture. But if we walk by faith, the army that is surrounding us won't feel as big, because we have an army surrounding them. The Lord is continuously on our side. And if we have the faith, we can open our eyes like the servant to see that the Lord is with us. I feel like in my life, I've been like the servant, where it just feels like everything was going out of whack. Every situation, everything, everywhere I turned was not good. But I didn't see what God could see. See, I could only see what was in the moment, and I wasn't walking in the faith knowing that God was there with me. So sometimes when things are going bad, when things are going all out of whack, we have to get into our praying room, our quiet time, and realize and see what God is doing, because that's how we see what God is doing. That's how we open our eyes to what's going on. That's how we strengthen our faith, even when it doesn't seem like everything is going good. I'm coming on here to encourage someone. Walk by faith, not by sight. I know that the situation that you're going through may seem like the whole army is surrounding by you, but there is more for you than there is against you. There is a whole nother army surrounding the army that is against you. So have the faith, hold on, and allow God to be in your moments. Allow God to walk with you. Allow God to open your eyes like the servant. Allow God to come into your situation. Have the faith, because He is there with you.